Well, hello from the interior of my 1996 Mercedes-Benz S-Class. I have been working on cleaning this car up for the last few months and getting it, I wouldn't say restored because it was already in pretty nice shape, but getting it where it needs to be for a car that's nearly 30 years old. Now, I've worked on many aspects of this car but have not touched the leather seats yet. Like I said, it's almost 30 years old and the seats are in very nice shape. They're not torn, they're not stained, they're not anything, but leather is kind of like skin. It needs to stay moisturized, and the folks over at Leather Honey reached out and offered up one of their kits. So this is both a conditioner and a cleaner, and we're going to use both of those today to just kind of keep these seats as nice as they can be and hopefully make it so I never have to have them really redone. So let's see what they've got in this kit. This is going to be the entire kit here, so you've got both your cleaner on the left and then your conditioner on the right. We're going to start with the cleaner and then move to the conditioner, and then I've got a couple of microfiber rags here as well, so we'll use these to apply the products. So let's get started with that cleaner. Like I said, these seats seem clean to me, but I don't know when they were last actually touched, so let's get right to it. Alright, so all they want you to do for the cleaner is to shake it up, get it all nice and mixed, and then we're going to apply it to one of these towels and just wipe it in gently. We're not going to go too crazy here, but this is one of those where we just want to see how this all works. And we're just going to make sure we've got nice, even coverage here. And I am doing this, I waited to do this, probably to Leather Honey's chagrin. I waited to do this until we had some nice hot days in the DC area, because all of this works better the hotter the car can be for the interior. So you want the leather to kind of open its pores and really take this stuff in, and that is going to go a long way versus doing it in the dead of winter. You'll still get some benefit, but worth doing. So now what's interesting, this is the original color of this cloth, and if we're looking, I am pulling some dirt off of this already just by wiping it down. So let's hit the other seats and go from there. And then the final thing I'm going to hit is the steering wheel, because this is also leather, and you know, this is going to be the one that's probably the dirtiest thing of all. So I'm going to hit the inside and the outside of the rim, everything that's leather wrapped. Whew, she nasty. All right, so that's that. Let this sit for a few minutes, add some conditioner. So now we're working with the conditioner, and this is the stuff that you can really leave on for quite some time, regardless of how clean or not your leather is or was. So this is where Leather Honey gets its name. This is pretty thick, it is pretty gloppy, and all we're doing is applying it to a microfiber, and they want you to put just a thin coating on the leather and let it sit for several hours, if not overnight. So I'm going to do everything up here except for the driver's seat, move the car back to the garage where it can sit out of harm's way, and we'll go from there. Now I just put all the windows up while I pulled in because I want to make sure the leather has time to kind of bake, even though it's climate controlled down here. Still just worth, you know, keeping it as warm as possible in here. And so we'll go ahead and hit the steering wheel, because that is going to be, like I said, something I really want to make sure is just soaked in this stuff for the sake of good longevity. You know, steering wheels get kind of abused, especially where you rest your hand, whether it's up here or on the sides. The leather wears out. So have this all covered. Go ahead and turn her off. I'm just going to hit this other seat. Also worth mentioning, when you're cleaning and conditioning your leather, do your headrests. People's hair, you know, everyone wears hair product, or a lot of people do, and it gets gross just with that and sweat and everything. Just don't think, just clean. Now, what they want me to do here is get this all gooped on, and then come back however many hours later, they say 2 hours minimum, and clean off the excess. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll go back to work upstairs, and after this has sat, I'll bring some clean microfibers down, and I will just kind of give all the leather a little rub down, just to make sure it's all good to go again.
The next day.
Well, costume change. I've left the Leather Honey sitting on the car actually overnight, and I am going to buff it off the rest of the seats. I buffed it off of the driver's seat so I didn't get myself covered in it to drive the car out into the daylight again, but let's take a look here and see how it did. So most of this got absorbed, but there's still definitely some on here. Now, as I wipe this off, what's nice is that it's got the same matte sheen that the leather should have, so it's not going to leave this looking all shiny and weird. It's going to look as normal as when the car was new. And yeah, just get this all out of here. Now, it's important to note that, you know, this leather was in really nice shape already, but the whole point was to keep it as nice as can be. So this is certainly doing the job. I will reapply this every, I don't know, 6 months or so, maybe a little sooner, and we'll keep this leather as pristine as can be. So thank you for coming along. As always, be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks to Leather Honey for sending this over, and we'll see you for the next one.